My dear colleagues, friends, fellow architects of learning, we are gathered here not to rehearse the familiar mechanics of public speaking, but to ask a deeper question. How might we elevate speech itself into eloquence? In our universities, we teach students to project their voices, to pace their words, to persuade with logic. These are noble skills, yet eloquence is something more. It is speech infused with wisdom, tact, timing, and truthfulness. It is cultivated, purposeful, ethical. The words of Baha'u'llah, the founder of the Bahá'í Faith, resonate profoundly with the principles of our educational mission. He writes, "Drink your fill from the wellspring of wisdom, and speak forth with wisdom and eloquence." Across our institutions, speech training rests on sturdy pillars. Public speaking, projection, confidence, pacing, body language. Rhetoric, persuasion through ethos, pathos, logos, argumentation, and audience analysis. Communication studies, interpersonal dialogue, cultural adaptation, media literacy. These foundations are invaluable. They train students to speak clearly, to persuade logically, to adapt across contexts. Yet they often stop short of cultivating speech as a moral and spiritual practice. So we must ask, is it enough to teach our students how to speak? Or must we also teach them how to speak eloquently, with clarity, unity, and moral authority? Eloquence is not merely fluency. It is the marriage of wisdom and tact, the discipline of timing and truthfulness, the rhythm of words that carry clarity and unity. Imagine speech as a river. Rhetoric gives it banks. Public speaking gives it flow. But eloquence gives it direction toward justice, toward unity, toward the formation of character. Consider Abraham Lincoln at Gettysburg. In just 272 words, he redefined a nation's struggle. Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. Consider Martin Luther King Jr. His cadence was not mere sound, but a heartbeat of justice. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. Consider Baha'u'llah's counsel, "Speak forth with wisdom and eloquence," and Abdu'l-Baha's exhortation, "By the strength of proof, the solidity of argument, the eloquence of utterance." These are not instructions for ornament. They are calls to speech as action, words that heal, words that unite, words that transform. So what refinements might we bring to our curricula? Ethics of speech. Teach truthfulness, humility, responsibility. Ceremonial eloquence. Train in pauses, silence, invocations, the rhetoric of dignity. Audience diversity. Practice eloquence for children, scholars, communities in crisis, multicultural settings. Modes of expression. Shift between lawgiver, mystic, educator, mirroring Baha'u'llah's adaptive eloquence. Distill complex ideas into brief, purposeful statements. Group projects, where eloquence aligns with unity, process, and principle. Imagine a student who does not merely speak well, but who speaks with wisdom and dignity. Their words are precise yet elevated, solid yet compassionate, confident yet humble. Such speakers would not only impress audiences, they would inspire communities, heal divisions, and guide institutions toward maturity. This is the ultimate essence of persuasion, the power of a public speaker whose words are truly eloquent. Eloquence is the light of wisdom. Eloquence is the fire of truth. Eloquence is the rhythm of unity. It is the silence that speaks, the brevity that carries weight, the cadence that lingers in memory. My dear colleagues, eloquence is not ornament. It is action through words. It is the bridge between intellect and spirit, between individual and community, between knowledge and justice. If we refine our curricula to embrace this higher art, we will graduate not only speakers, but builders of character, healers of division, and guides of communities. Let us teach our students not merely to speak publicly, but to speak publicly and eloquently.